Alright, we're back. Now, as you can see, the things that we had in here, we had a chest, we had a bed, we had a condenser. It's not here anymore. And, shit, I actually realized right now, if you look at the minimap, yeah, you could already see what's going on. Alright, anyways, I decided to build this place up. Now, you might think that this kind of took a lot of resources, and you might think that I even have cheated to make it. But the cool part about everything here is that each one of these only cost 1 EMC. Each one of these only costs 1 EMC. So it's such an easy way. If you really want to build something cool, it's really fast. I mean, this took me about 15 minutes maximum to make. And it's really simple, it's really great. The condenser is really what made this go so fast. So I decided just to fix this place up and or not really fix the place up, just make a new one. Which I think this looks really good. I think it's really cool. Now, sometimes I like to take big steps, although I haven't really taken the most essential of steps. Because at the moment, what we have is right over here. We only got this. This room right there, we can't do shit. Up top there, and up top there, really nothing we can do. And there is things spawning all the time. And I don't like that one bit. So what we're gonna do is fairly simple. We're gonna block this off. Yeah, they can't actually move through there. Alright. Okay, there we go. I don't want spiders to get in here either. Well, that's blocked off from now on. Until we are a bit further in. Because I don't want things spawning in there and then walk over here and kill me. Now, on today's agenda, I think it's that, no, agenda, yeah, however. We got one thing. We want machines. Because these are my machines. If you get that scrub reference, that's really good. That makes me happy. Alright, as you can see, I collected quite a bit of coal, because we didn't really have that much coal. And I decided to go down into the crevasse, whatever you want to call it, down there. And, yeah, I collected quite a bit of coal. And there was 1 piece of uranium as well, which is never a bad thing. Let's see, we got 6 pieces of uranium. Pretty alright. That's 3 diamonds in case we would need it. So, let's just start. Now, this is going to require a bit of iron. We're going to have to melt this. One of the things that I want to do is that I want to get an upgraded furnace. Now, there's a pretty decent amount of different furnaces. For example, we got the normal furnace. Then we got the, just gonna show you here, furnace. Then we got the iron furnace, which is just a basic furnace, but with iron. It goes faster, and the coal lasts, I think it lasts the same amount of time, just that it melts things faster. So with this furnace right here, with 1 piece of coal, I can melt down 8 pieces of iron. With an iron furnace, I think I can melt down 10. So it's a bit faster, and then all of a sudden comes the electronics furnace. And that is even faster. And the good part about the electronics furnace is that you just add some kind of power to it, and boom, all of a sudden you don't have to use coal to melt things. And that's pretty good. Then comes the induction furnace. And that's you heat it up, and then you can just throw things in it, and it just melts it in seconds. Now, it's going to take us a bit of time before we're there. But we're going to get there. It's not that hard, really. But we're going to have the most basic of things now that we start. So, we've got 7. We need 1 more. Now, smelting in the beginning is going to take a bit of time. That's also... You don't really need to waste your first pieces of iron into making an iron furnace. Like a normal furnace is just as good, but my videos, I don't want them to take ages just to get small steps. So that's why I'm gonna do this. Alright, so let's get to the next step. We need something that can give us some kind of energy, and that requires us to make something called an what's it called now? Generator. We need a generator. It's gonna require that. So we need to make more iron, need to smelt down more iron. Now, if we had a macerator, we only need 4 pieces of iron ore to get 8 iron ingots. But we don't have that yet, but we're gonna have it quite soon. And when we finally do have that, that's gonna be great. Of course, I could use the condenser to just speed it all up, but I don't want to waste all my resources just like that. good part is we got a slime ball, so we can use that. Redstone is going to be quite important. That's one of the main things. And we're going to have to get some tin as well. Tin is going to be useful. What more is there that we really need? We got the coal. We need some glowstone dust, actually, but we can set that up, actually. While that is cooking, or smelting, we'll set that up. Now, the reason why I don't want to condense coal is because it's really worth quite a lot. But let's we want to make, I think it's 14 is required to make the full thing. All right, let's see here. Where could we put it? Actually, no, we're not going to put it up there. I don't want it to be too close. It's going to make a lot of noise. But where could this? We could put it right here next to the wall if we wanted to. The signing problems. Alright, let's just put it... Wow. You know what, I'm just gonna put it like right here. Yeah, let's just put it right here. Alright, I wanna make the full thing, although it's not really necessary, we can just do like that. There you go. And there you go. This is all that it requires. Okay, it's 14 for the whole thing, but only 12 considering that we didn't fill those things up right there. All right, now we need to lit it on fire. Let's see here. Now, normal iron ingots can actually get smelted once again, and that will make them into refined iron. Refined iron is used to make machine blocks, which is going to be the main thing for when you make machines. Alright, so we gotta lit this thing on fire. Let's see here. What do we have? We need... No, we don't actually have that. We need to get one of those... What are they now called? Wow, sometimes I'm really slow in the head. Alright, we just need to find some gravel, and let's see if we can make we can find some flint. We just need one piece. Let's see, it should be some gravel. I think if we go to the coast... I saw this before, and actually it's quite impressive. There's a bunch of different holes that I think will lead down. So in case we need new minerals, or gems, whatever it might be, or we can just go down here. Now, gravel shouldn't be that hard to find. Okay, let's get down here. Oh wow, that's a bunch of coal. That's going to be useful. There's a bunch of marble here as well. Now, we don't really need to have a big quantity of marble, considering that we can just condense more if we need more. Alright, let's just gather this all up. That's a pretty hefty amount. Oh wow, it continues. Now, I'll have some ideas, because you can generate EMC for different kind of things, but those are often quite late. It takes a bit of time before you get there, but... I have a couple of ideas that we're going to do later on. Alright, let's see here. No gravel. It shouldn't really be that hard to find. Oh, that's right. I should have brought torches, because you can probably not even see anything. Oh. Although this here looks... Oh, here we go. Let's see, let's hope we can find one piece at least. I know, I should have a spade for this, but I don't. Ah, come on now. Ah. I'm not lucky, am I? Oh, nothing. Let's just get over here. Oh, we gotta find it. We're gonna find it. It's just since I haven't found it already. No. Yes, we've got 16 pieces of gravel. I think I should have been able to find at least one piece from that. There we go. Now, good part is, we don't need to find more. Gravel is a pain to get, but it's pretty nice considering that we can just... condense even more if we need more, and we're gonna need more for our macerator, so that's gonna be good. We're gonna condense it before we actually use it, because as I said, need it for the macerator. Got a bunch of sheeps. Maybe we can do something with that. I want to gather up a couple of cattle, I guess, because every kind of animal in this game is really cattle. So if we can gather up some cattle, see if we can get them somewhere. Maybe we can get some EMC out of it. I know the milk buckets are worth quite a lot, so we'll see if we can do something with that. Now, I've cut down a bunch of trees. The only problem is that I put them all like right here. There's a bunch of trees here. Like, your logs, I guess would be the right term. But, yeah, they make it look good, so I'm not gonna take it down. Alright, let's see here. Condenser. A flint is only worth 4, because flint and gravel are gonna be worth the same amount. And that's pretty good, actually. So, it's kind of an idea to make sure that you cannot abuse it. So you cannot do something and then just... You know, we're gonna melt one of these. Iron furnace. Go. Just to make sure that you can't make some kind of system that will abuse that, so you will just generate more and more in EMC. It's getting a bit dark, and I'm noticing now that really I don't have any torches. The only thing is just iron furnace giving me some... Oh, this thing right here actually generates a bit of light. Let's see here. I need just... There we go. We're gonna make lamps that we can control and turn on and off later on. But for now, we don't really have the resources for that. Put on a couple of torches. I want to make sure nothing spawns, because that would be terrible if a creeper got in here. Because the problem with machines are that you need a tool to make sure that you get the machine that you made. Otherwise, you just get a machine block. If I would make a macerator, and then I would destroy it with a pickaxe, what would happen is that I would all of a sudden get a machine block, even though a macerator requires a machine block, 3 pieces of flint, 2 pieces of stone, and 1 electronic circuit. So you only get that, and everything else is lost, and that's not that great. The other way around. There you go. Okay, we got that. We're gonna get some glowstone, but I guess we're gonna wait with that. The idea is to make a philosopher's stone. So we're gonna make a machine block now. There you go. That's a machine block. That's gonna be very good to have. Now we're gonna have to make a battery. You can use batteries to store energy, and then let's say, okay, I want to use this battery in this electronic furnace. Now this is an iron furnace, but if I would have upgraded it into an electronic furnace, I could just put in the battery, and that would be our power source. But it's better to just connect it through wires. Now it could be kind of a fun idea to just, you know, only use batteries and stuff like that. I never tried that out. I guess it would be a bit less expensive, but in a way it's better just to take the cables there, and then you can just store their energy in some kind of machine. Now we're gonna need 4 pieces of tin to make a battery. We're gonna need... Oh, that's right. Actually, we're gonna need some copper cables, and we need rubber to make copper cables. Come on, there you go. And we need... The good part about... Okay, you know, I'm not going to speed up too much here. But we need the rubber from trees. And you're going to get sticky raisins from the tree that you later on just put in the furnace, and you're going to get rubber. So that's one of the ideas. Now, you need a rubber tree for this to work. We need to find one as well. And that sometimes can be a bit complicated, but shouldn't be too much. Alright. Let's see here. One of the things that kind of identifies a rubber tree is that it has basically two extra leaves right over there. 2 extra leaves just on top, which makes it kind of easy to find, but it's a pretty good system. And this zombie is just staying underneath. Now he's gonna get out there and he's gonna start getting burned. Alright. Now that right there is the sap. Right click, you get the sap. Now, we don't really need that much, because sap is worth EMC, or it's called sticky raisin, but it's worth EMC, so I can just generate more if I need it. So we're just gonna let those be. We got what we needed. There's gonna be new sticky raisin sap. It's gonna be grow back, so it's not that bad. Alright. Let's get back in. I have no clue how long I've been recording for, but I think it's just like 10 minutes. So, we got the tin. I'm gonna get the sap right here. Put that in. Now, that just makes it so we never really have to worry. Alright, let's put in 6. Now let's just put in 20, 30. Yeah, 30 should be about right. Alright. That's gonna take a bit of time, but we can use this furnace for the time being. So, that's something that we need. We also need copper, because it's copper cable. It's kind of obvious that we do need copper. We need 3. Yeah, we're gonna actually get 6, because we're gonna need to make some more copper cables, a pretty good amount. Alright, let's put that in here, melt that down. Let's see, we got 3. We need 6 to make 6 copper cables, so we need 6 rubber, and we need 3 copper. Now this takes a bit of time, but it's not that bad. The oil, we're gonna start getting ready to use that when we get a quarry. Even though there are better ways to power quarries than oil, we're still gonna use it just as kind of demonstrational purpose. Okay, you see how slow this one is compared to this one. Oh, it's not that big a difference, but it's still a pretty decent amount of difference. Alright, we have 3 pieces of copper. Alright, you put them like this. You can also put them like this, but I'm gonna put them like that because I always do it. It feels a bit more normal. But as I said, you could put it like this if you want to. So we got copper cables, we got tin, and we got redstone. We need 1 copper cable, 4 tin, and 2 redstone. I'm gonna put them like this. And there you go. I'm actually gonna put back the obsidian. Alright.